In this example, we're asked to simplify this algebraic expression. And the way we'll simplify this is by combining like terms, which we can't do initially because of the parentheses. So we'll first aim to get rid of these parentheses. The way we'll get rid of these parentheses is by distributing, actually distributing twice. We'll take this 2 and distribute it into this first set of parentheses to get 6x plus 2. 2 times 3x is 6x. 2 times positive 1 is positive 2. And then we'll take this positive 7 and distribute this into the second set of parentheses. So 7 times 5 is 35, and 7 times negative 2x is negative 14x. So the distributive property allows me to rewrite this algebraic expression in this form. And the advantage of this form is I can now combine like terms. I'm going to put one additional step in before I combine like terms. Although you might be able to jump straight from here down to my third row, we'll eventually be doing that. But since we're still learning at this point, I want to really justify the steps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about this as I'm adding 4 terms together, 6x, 2, 35, and negative 14x. And when you're adding terms together, the order that you write them doesn't make a difference. Specifically, it's the commutative property that tells me that I can add in any order that I want. So instead of 6x plus 2 plus 35 plus negative 14x, I can think about it as 6x plus negative 14x plus 2 plus 35. And the advantage to this second form is it makes it a little bit easier to see that I can combine this 6x and this negative 14x by applying the distributive property again, only this time in reverse. When you see the distributive property, you think about taking this x and distributing it into the parentheses like we did with this 2 above. I'm going to go backwards. If I had done that, if I distributed the x into these parentheses, I'd get 6x minus 14x. So I'm going to go backwards and say, okay, then 6x minus 14x must be equal to 6 minus 14x. I'm going to undo the distributing. I have a plus 2 and a plus 35. I can just call that plus 37. And that brings me to this form. And at this form, I can just say 6 minus 14 is negative 8. So my final answer is just negative 8x plus 37. In other words, 2 times 3x plus 1 plus 7 times 5 minus 2x is equal to negative 8x plus 37.